So he pulls out a .22 caliber pistol and starts shooting at his mother and father. Okay, everybody, this is Mooney Dashcam. Tonight we are in Hewlett Harbor, Nassau County, Long Island. We're going to be talking about the case from last Christmas, 2021, where Dino Tomassetti, big bodybuilder type dude, went to his parents' home on Christmas morning and shot them both. We're going to be going to the house that it happened, so let's flip this around and get into it. Keep an eye out during this video. This neighborhood has beautiful homes, so you'll be seeing some of those. The address that we're going to, which is Dino's parents' house, is 1060 Seawain Drive, Hewlett Harbor, like I mentioned before. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, @mooneydashcam. I post on there pretty much every single day. Any crime scene photos that can't go on the YouTube end up on the Instagram, totally uncensored, so check that out. Please leave suggestions for future videos in the comments. I very much appreciate that. I get a lot of inspiration that way. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can see exactly when I post a new video. Alright, so this video we're talking about Dino Tomassetti, a 29-year-old real deal bodybuilder. Dino was 5'9", 235 pounds. He also had impressive numbers in the gym. He could bench press 550 pounds, squat 625, and deadlift 725. Those are very good numbers, even if you're not very familiar with what people could lift. It's impressive. Now, despite his very intimidating build, he's said to be a very nice guy that keeps to himself. He's a hard worker, friendly, and loyal. This is coming from his co-workers and his friends and people that he went to college with, stuff like that. He was a personal trainer in Queens at Retro Fitness. He worked at, I think, 2 different locations, one in Forest Hills. And he lived in East Williamsburg, Brooklyn. He had a twin brother, Rocco, and a younger sister, Gina. His family has large contracting companies. His father, Rocco's company, Empire Transit Mix, provided concrete for the building of the Freedom Tower. His grandfather, Dino Sr., also had a company, L'Aquila Group, that built the Goldman Sachs in Manhattan and the Bank of America headquarters. We'll get into their shady business dealings towards the end of the video, so don't worry about that. There's a lot to be said there. Didn't know if I was going straight or turning there, so yeah, we did it on the fly. So it's Christmas morning, 2021. Dino's parents, his mother, 64-year-old Vincenza, and his father, 65-year-old Rocco, are at their $4 million, 8,700 square foot house with Dino's ex-girlfriend, Clarissa Perez, and their son, who's almost 2 years old. They're spending Christmas morning together, having a good time, I would assume. Dino shows up at 10 a.m. wanting to take his son, and when his parents don't let him, I think at one point he assumed he was going to take him. His parents kind of got in the way, didn't let him do it. So he pulls out a .22 caliber pistol and starts shooting at his mother and father, hitting his father in the back and wrist and hitting his mother in the head. He shot her in her left temple. Pretty horrific. This was in front of his toddler and his ex-girlfriend. Then when he ran out of bullets, he walks up to his dad and starts pistol whipping him with the gun in the face. Then he hops in his white 2017 Escalade with black rims and takes off. Hours later, around 2 p.m., they track his car using the GPS and the OnStar system. Wow, this road. Jesus. With that same OnStar system, they slow his car down to a roll while they're behind him on the highway. They close off the highway. There's actually footage of him getting arrested, which I'll put in right now.
We have a car that may jump off and go out to you guys. It's wanted in connection with a killing It's going to be a 2017 Escalade, color white, black rims, New York plate.
And where is it?
Allegedly killed his parents this morning in Hewlett Harbor, Long Island.
The vehicle's coming to a stop in mile Route 17 South by Hewlett.
Ram is calling Mawa on fence.
Ma, we have that vehicle stopped. Route 17 South, I ran for that over.
Okay, you said you got your units out with it. They're stopped?
Yeah, they got them stopped.
Okay.
They're shutting down the highway.
He actually got as far as New Jersey. He ended up, I believe I'm pronouncing this correct, in Mahwah, New Jersey when he got arrested. It took 3 sets of cuffs to get his hands behind his back because he was so big. Now, I might have trouble stopping outside this house because it's not really anywhere to pull over, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not too worried. He was held without bail and charged with 2 counts of attempted murder, assault, gun possession, and child endangerment, among other things. Both his parents lived. They both needed surgery. The father was actually in worse condition than the mother, which I find that very hard to believe. The mother got shot in the head. It is a .22 caliber, and people do survive shots in the head with a .22, but that's pretty crazy no matter how you cut it. They both got out of the hospital. The father December 27th and the mother December 28th. So they were in and out of the hospital pretty quick. And like I said, they both had to have surgery. Dino actually ended up crying in court when his father looked at him. Very emotional time. They were all like very supportive of each other. The parents and ex-girlfriend said that they support Dino 100% through this process, which was obviously unexpected since he shot his mother and father in front of the toddler. You would think the ex-girlfriend was there. Crazy situation, but their relationship is still good as far as I can tell. So let's get into the father and grandfather's shady businesses. So in 1987, the grandfather's company got indicted for bribing officials to let them illegally dump construction waste in New Jersey. Allegedly set up by a Gambino member. They ended up settling and paying $25,000 in fines, and the case was thrown out. In 1997, Dino's grandfather and father were arrested for operating an illegal waste transfer station in Brooklyn. The grandfather's company had a $2.5 million contract to build a concrete deck for a hospital. They illegally subcontracted it to another company for $1.4 million, which lets them put $1.1 million in their pocket. It came to light when the grandfather's company did not pay the company that they subcontracted to. I gotta pull over here so this guy can pass behind me. So I'm not going fast at all. The father, Rocco, was accused of dumping concrete sludge in the Newton Creek. His company, Empire Transit Mix, was banned from city contracting by Rudy Giuliani when he was running stuff in New York. Alright, we're only about a minute away here from the house, which, like I said, I might have trouble stopping in front of. Look at this house being built on the right here. It's like a castle. It looks like a town building. That's how big it is. So just a weird thing, just to show the family dynamic a little bit. In 2001, Vincenza, the mother, went on about what it's like being a trophy wife, saying she doesn't let her husband hire young women, in quotes. He's not dead. Why put something under someone's nose? Then we always go to a lot of social functions. I have to look my best. Then also, there's always the next younger model out there. She runs a Long Island dance studio. I believe it's called Stars, and it's in Lynbrook. This is their house to the right here. I guess I'll just pull up right here. Okay, I don't want to be out here too long. I stand out like a sore thumb. Say hi to the truck. Quick little look. Here is the home. Very beautiful home. I'm not going to walk all the way in front. But when this all went down, there was caution tape around this whole house. But yeah, it's estimated around $4 million. 8,700 square feet. 7 bathrooms. That's all the information I could get on that. Like, all the homes around here are beautiful. Back in the truck quick. Last year on Christmas, I remember this story unfolding in real time. It was like, oh my God, this guy shot his parents, this big jack dude. And then you heard he's on the run. Then you didn't really hear much, like he was getting arrested. You didn't get that till like the next day. It was crazy. He thought he killed his parents. Those are the initial reports. Even in the footage of the car getting pulled over, the truck getting pulled over in New Jersey, they say he's a murder suspect. So at the time they thought it was murder because they, somebody shot in the head. You would think that it's murder. There's no information how much time he's getting because I believe that's still getting figured out. His sentencing. I guess it's still in and out of trial. It's only a year ago. This kind of stuff takes a couple years to fully unfold, as we all know very well. So I think that's everything I have to tell you about this case. Hope you guys enjoyed. I wish I could have stood outside the house a little bit longer, but there's something creepy about standing outside someone's house while they're probably home just recording. It doesn't seem right, The information is public, so I don't feel bad about putting it out there, but physically being there, it gives off creepy vibes I don't want to give off. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one.